Hello, I'm Chasen Chess, a premier real estate agent with the Whissel team at eXp in San Diego, California, America's favorite city. Before I get into a bunch of stuff about real estate, I want to tell you a little bit about me because you're here to find out, who is this Chasen Chess guy? So if it's okay with your permission, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background and my personal life because yes, agents, even though sometimes we're working eight hours a day and 8 days a week, we do have real lives. I was born and raised in Ohio, so go Buckeyes. Then when I was literally the day I was 16 years old, happy birthday to me, I spent driving from Ohio to Oklahoma because my dad got a new job. He's going to be teaching at the University of Oklahoma. And so I was driving with my dear mother, my younger brother, across the country on my birthday. I remember it. Can you tell I remember it? Anyway, so I was in Oklahoma for 7 years and then California for a number of years and also Colorado. And that's kind of they always said, go west, young man. And I said, well, okay, that's cool with me. So that's a little bit of where I lived. I got my degree at the University of Oklahoma in psychology. I was originally thinking I was going to be a therapist because I love helping people. I have a passion for that. But I decided at the beginning of my junior year, maybe not the right thing for me. So I ended up as an entrepreneur. I ended up moving to actually San Diego, La Jolla, California, right after college, and decided to become an entrepreneur. I spent a few years in San Diego and then moved to LA and started my first business when I was 25, and I haven't really looked back since. I love being an entrepreneur. I love the responsibility. I love all the pressures of everything. So my first job, I spent some time in the entertainment business, and I was very, very fortunate because if you've ever heard of the William Morris Agency, it was the largest talent agency in the world back then in Beverly Hills. And they hire 1 or 2 people a year to go through their training program to become top agents to help. Basically, it's an employment agency for actors and writers and directors and stuff. So I was very, very fortunate to get hired there. And most importantly, the point I want to make here is because they taught me negotiations. When you're negotiating a multi-million-dollar contract for an actor, a director, a writer, a producer, there's a lot of pressure on it, and there's some big-time negotiators in Hollywood, let me tell you. So I have that background, and I've taken that into the real estate business. After that, I ended up moving down to San Jose, very fortunately in Silicon Valley, and I got my real estate license. And that was after owning some health clubs in Los Angeles for a few years. I love real estate because I'm a people person. Like I said, my degree is in psychology. I thought I was going to be a therapist and help people, get over all their stuff and help them improve their lives. And I do a lot of that in the real estate business. I've been licensed since 1991. So if you're counting, this is being filmed in, 2025 now. So it's been 34 years. I've done about 300 plus transactions, helping buyers and sellers and investors with all of the real estate needs. So if you're looking for somebody with experience, I volunteer. A little bit of background on other stuff. I love sports. I was a jock from the time I was in grade school. I was involved with a little bit of football and basketball and baseball, and ended up becoming a very, very good competitive swimmer. And our high school, junior and senior year, won state those years. So I was a sprinter. I was a freestyle sprinter doing 50 and 100 and then relays. So I love sports, mainly because it kind of parlays into the real estate business because it's all about discipline. I learned so much discipline from getting up at 5:30 in the morning and being in the pool at 6 o'clock in the morning in Norman, Oklahoma, freezing my butt off. And then right after school, I was there an hour and a half. Then right after school, I was there for another hour and a half. That takes discipline. So now real estate, like I said, I've been living here for a number of years. I know all the different areas about San Diego. So if you're thinking about buying or selling or investing in real estate, I'd love to volunteer to be your realtor because the realtor that you choose is the most important decision you make in the process. So there's going to be some information below here on a graphic that you can get hold of me, my contact information. Once again, Chasen Chess at the Whissel team at eXp here in San Diego. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to chatting with you and doing a consultation with you soon. Thanks so much.